Hey guys, welcome back. Episode 8 of this Pro Wrestling Booker Save New Japan. Still looking a bit iffy financially for this month. Genuinely don't know what will happen if we don't make up the extra 1.3, 1.5 mil that we need. I mean, I could sit here for the next, after I record this episode, I could sit here for the next hour and book like house shows and stuff, and maybe another live event run with pay-per-view and try and like poke us over the line. I could do that. I don't know if we will take that approach, but that's what we could do. Also, give me some feedback in the comments down below. I was thinking New Japan are very famous, obviously, for running the G1 Climax, and this could technically be our second year without running a G1 Climax. So what would you guys think? Would you like to see us run a G1 Climax? Who would you like to see in it? Who would you like to see win it? And if you know the game well, how do you think we would do it? Obviously, we would have to book it in some kind of house show / live event structure. It may mean that we only have one pay-per-view that month at the very end of the quarter. So I don't know if it would work. I mean, this is coming from, I've booked the last 2 weeks right before the deadline, and now I'm telling you that I might book a G1 Climax. I'm not promising anything. It might be 1 block, it might be 2 blocks. It might be 1 block of 6, 2 blocks of 4. I don't know. Just to see what we can get away with. You know, it's hard when the cards are so small to maybe book a G1 Climax, but we'll see. Of course, this month we have Wrestling Dontaku. So let's get into the card. I think we've got some good stuff planned here. 4 segments in Japan. Way smaller venue this time. You got screwed last time. We're going to open with the Golden Ace versus Dangerous Techers, trying to win back their IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championships. Then we will have Walter taking on Sonata. I figured out that Walter's really not over. Walter was over when he joined, and I think we messed him up with the double countout tie or double DQ tie, whatever it was. So now he's less over than David Finlay Jr. And the bad feud. The Shingo Walter feud was bad, so he's now less over than David Finlay Jr., so we've got to try and build him up again. Then Tanahashi will have his second match of the night as he takes on Evil in the third match at our main event. Probably more apt for Supercard as our IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion Rey Mysterio takes on IWGP Heavyweight Champion Kazuchika Okada. So let's get into it. I almost did the thing again, by the way, where I hit the wrong button. 6,546 people in attendance. Here's all of our financial stuff. Again, it's not going to put us very close to being where we need to be, so I don't know what we're going to do. So we open with Tanahashi and Ibushi opening the show against the Dangerous Techers. Ibushi's actually the man of the match, I guess. 66 performance, the highest, but everyone's around the same level. So maybe we could have some of those guys jump into the IC title scene at some point. ZSJ retains cleanly. In my opinion, he taps out Hiroshi Tanahashi. And after the match, we have a bit of an awkward interaction with Tanahashi and Ibushi. You know, Ibushi almost seeming a little bit disappointed in Tanahashi for tapping out on him in this match. Crowd reaction 49%. Technical rating 68%. Star power 59. 3-star rating. Again, 3 stars is not bad if you build on it. The problem is that I feel like we're not building on it fast enough. We're sort of not building on it, and then last minute we're just getting a 4. So we'll see how this one goes. Next up, Walter Sonata. 77 for Sonata. 68 for Walter. So I think he's good in the ring. Clearly, we've all seen Walter have a match, but the problem is that he's just not over. So I think that's where his matches are failing. We did put him over Sonata though, retaining his Never Openweight Championship. Look at that, 2.5 stars, 47 crowd reaction, 65 technical rating, 63 star power. This is really not going the way I wanted it to with Walter here. The star power worked out better than the tag team division. Not worse in every other aspect though. See, the issue is, you know, when I signed Walter, I had pictures of him coming in and beating Shingo in the Neverweight division, and, you know, carrying the belt, having matches with Goto and Ishii, and really, like, you know, making the Never Openweight division his own, maybe having that dream match with Suzuki, all the way until eventually at some point in this save, we would have him go head-to-head with Okada or Naito for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. but it feels like that's a really long way away right now. So, you know, at the minute I'm probably getting funny looks for putting him over Sonata, never mind for putting him over Suzuki or Okada or Naito, who's one of the top 10 most over people in the game. Segment 3, Tanahashi's second match of the night. He gets a 74 this time, 67 for Evil, not great. But, you know, gotta get back over a 3.5 star match rating in my opinion. He wins cleanly. Crowd weren't buzzing. I had an awful card. 73, 55. After this match, when Tanahashi retains, you know, Ibushi's there is second. He gets in the ring. You know, they shake hands, hug it out, and then bam, we do the Ibushi heel turn. I know he's already heel technically in this game, but we hit the turn now, and we're gonna build to Tanahashi. Ibushi, you know, Ibushi just flicks that switch that they always talk about. During the hug, maybe the camera pans in on you, see his face just drop, and then he drops Tanahashi and stands over Tanahashi's lifeless body, holding the Intercontinental Championship, and almost a sign that this is his time now. And, you know, Tanahashi's gonna have to kick dirt, I guess. So, Okada, Rey Mysterio, friendly bout. Okada's cocky though, he's arrogant, he's taking Rey a bit easy, even though he is a legend of the game, a future Hall of Famer, and our junior heavyweight champion. Okada got an 85, Rey an 84. I think if we done a second round of this match, it might really, really get good. But I don't know if we will. 79 crowd reaction, 73 technical, 100% star rating. That's pretty good. 3.5 stars only though. 77 rating. I don't know if this is the game kicking our ass because of we've now become global or what's happening, but we're really struggling at the minute, so I don't know how we'll do. But I think Okada Rey could be great. And it does do well. It's been one of our better matches in a while, to be fair. Let me know what you guys thought of the card. Let me know, you know, some of the big things. Volta retains. Let me know if you guys think we should still try and push him to be the heel in New Japan. The Ibushi turn, of course. Let me know what you guys think of that. Did you see it coming? Did you expect us to eventually split the two of them? And Rey Mysterio versus Okada. Would you guys like to see that in real life? Would you like to see it again in this save? Let me know. I will quickly show you the finances after that pay-per-view. For us, 1,500. So we need like another 1.2 mil. I don't know if I'll be able to get 1.2 mil. I mean, we can maybe give it. I'll maybe give it a go. We have a couple of guys who haven't used yet, so I might stick them on some house shows and see how close that puts us, and that'll maybe make my decision. In terms of not the other companies, in terms of the game library, these are the top 10 stars now. Okada's the top star in the game. That is fresh. That is new. Naito, of course, is top 4. Rey in there as well. Luke Harper's someone I would love in our New Japan roster. Although, you know, if Volta didn't work, will Harper work? I know they're different, but, you know, I would be using similar vibes with them, you know. Big, monstrous destroyer, something you don't see a lot of that style of in Japan. I don't think, looking down New Japan's roster, there's not really I know Suzuki's like we booked Suzuki at the start like a murderer, like a monster, but he's not really the same thing as a Volta or as a Carper, especially the Carper, who's a lot bigger, taller. Attendances this quarter, us and AEW dominating the list. Again, I think we're the only ones really booking shows. Same with largest gates, highest television viewership. They're over the mill mark and we're not. 10 best matches this quarter. Moxley Omega, Pentagon Phoenix, Dolph Ali, Harry Smith, that's Davey Smith Jr., isn't it? And Omega, Moxley and Omega, again, Cody RVD, Theory Ali, RVD Phoenix, Moxley Page, Cody RVD. We're on this nowhere to be seen. Pay-per-views, below AEW again, live events, where we had an 85, which I was pretty proud of. We really forced the Okada Naito onto that card, though. I think they were on the card like 3 times. They had a match, an angle, and an interview. House shows that we have, no one's ran any this month. Current feuds. We did have the best feud in the game, tied of course with Billy Gunn and Marty Scurll. But now, you know, 65 for Okada, Rey Mysterio, we'll take that. See anything on this card you'd really like to have? A good Andrade Cesaro feud would be great, I think. I don't know how modern Jeff Hardy Kurt Angle does. It's an interesting one though. And then the Hasper Bookers in the game: Ray, Jeff, Randy, Brock, Taker, Seth, Angle, AJ, Bray, and Owens. Gladly we don't pay anyone like that too much. I think if we had another guy on this list, I don't know how we would continue booking. But thank you guys again for checking out this episode. Hopefully the ship does not sink, and I will see you in episode 9. Cheers.